Okay, video on making some venison stew, or venison mince stew. A nice serrated edge on the blade. So two medium-sized onions, I find this is the best way to peel them, quickest anyway. So it's a very simple stew. It's not going to be ultra fancy with a whole lot of herbs, and there's no carrots in it, no celery, nothing much else really. So there's those two onions done. Clear the old board at one time. There we go. Pretty fast, eh? Now you could do it into dice, but it's just as good like this. We don't muck around. Oh. I'm just going to do a quarter because I reckon it's enough onion anyway. And that's basically the ingredients. So basically got 2 lots of 500 grams of mince, and just pepper, some Tabasco sauce, and Lea and Perrins, and chicken stock. So we found chicken stock to be the best. Now this is the leftovers from 2 chicken that have been roasted, and we just lift off the cooled fat like that, and you can use the fat for cooking if you want, but we're just using the stock underneath. And you can get chicken stock liquid, and also, you know, the cube stuff, but if you're going to use chicken, use the result, the reduced salt one is best. Right, let's cook it. So with a hot pan, you want some oil and some fat in there. You can use the chicken fat if you want, but then you'll end up with more of the chicken flavour. Because mince is so lean, at least the venison mince is, I use a bit of beef dripping as well. And a little bit of oil as well. That helps it to stop from burning. As you can see, there was more than enough onion there. Just coat the onion for now, and a bit of oil. Egg slice is also another good way of stirring things up. You just want to brown the onion and then put it into a pot. Put a pot start. pot over here heating up, the stock in it, and the onions browning up. Just get a bit of colour in them, make them nice and brown. Probably not showing up on the camera very well, but these are getting brown now. You don't want to burn them. Now if there's any venison blood, you just want to put that in your pot there, and it'll thicken things up. Also won't waste any of the beautiful flavour there. And that looks like it's brown enough for me anyway. So that will go into the pot where you had the blood and the stock. And that will go onto the cooking over there on the spear element. And the chicken stock might be a bit hot, so a bit old. So it's just a matter of browning one side of the meat. Press it down onto the pan so it gets some contact. Now when you know you've got good meat is when it browns up quite quickly. It's starting to stick. You see how that's brown already? You don't want to take it any further because it'll just could possibly burn, so that'd be no good. So just scrape it off the pan and move it into there. But you want to break it up with the old you want to break it up with egg slice, otherwise you'll end up with meatballs instead of mince. And it's just a bit of repeating this, so I'll just switch off now and carry on and come back later. Okay, so now that's done, so I'm going to remove this into the other pot. Break it all up before it continues on and turns into a meatball. So it's only browning one side, real simple. And it's sort of looking so-so now, but it's on its way. So down onto a low heat there, so it's just simmering on the other element. Now, the other lot of chicken stock. Okay, we can deglaze this pan. Let's have the fat removed because that can become a bit dangerous. So I want plenty of flavour out of the stock. I'm just going to use a whole container almost, and and then that'll just reduce down, and then I'll add that into there. Now it also needs some thickening, so this is just some cornstarch, and we will just add some of the stock to that, so it becomes a liquid, and that's just added at the end. So use the stock so it keeps the flavour. And just I'll use the rest of the stock up. And this is where it's important to have low salt stock, because if you have really salty stuff, it'll make the stew obviously too salty. So we're just going to reduce that down, and that's simmering away already with half the stock. In here, alright, so there's some liquid in there, that's just going to work away while this one reduces down, and then we add them together and thicken them up with our flavourings, which we can add now actually. So I'll just move that out of the way. So this is just black pepper, a couple of grinds of black pepper, and about 10 shots of Tabasco. You can use more if you want to. There we go. It's up to you. You can do all this at the end, you know, to taste, and a fair bit of lamb parents. And that's basically that. So it's working on that now. So there's no herbs or, as I said, no carrots or anything like that. Now we just reduce it down, and we'll come back and finish it off. Right, so all this is reduced down. So I'm just going to put that into the pot. And that's been simmering away with that. So make sure you scrape as much as you can out of there. And that is done. And so then you have got the starch, corn flour, and it's a judgment call as to how much sauce you want, but you can see how much there is there. It's just sort of covering the meat. The amount of liquid there is just covering the top of the meat. And so we just put this in here and give it a stir as we're doing it. And then that's got to come up to temperature until it's thick. So we'll just let that go on for another quarter of an hour or something like that. So in all, the meat's been simmering for roughly an hour, something like that. And then it'll be ready.